Off the record, Chris just dropped another treat for y'all.
Oh no. No, let's keep that on the record. Stick talk. Stick talk. Stick talk. Stick talk. And hockey.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 127 of Stick Talk Hockey. Today, we don't go into this all that often. We don't love to go into it every single episode, but it's nice to get into some prospect talk. It's something we care about deeply on the show. Something we love to keep an eye on is prospects and blow-ups and glow-ups and all of these things.
Absolutely. I think it's one of the most essential parts of hockey is the prospects. I mean, you have to admit.
100%.
I mean, we can all clamor over free agency or, the trade deadline, but seeing those prospects hit your lineup, like a fresh prospect just tearing it up, it just invigorates something in your soul. You're like, oh, yeah, we're going to be okay.
100%. I mean, there's such a just like magic to it still, right? Because there's no science to it per se in terms of who's going to be what, and it relies so much on some things we're going to talk about today, like those few years after you get drafted and how they go. And it's fun to sit down, take a step back, take a look at some players that are doing well and that are falling back a little bit, and that's what we're going to do today.
Absolutely. I'm really, really excited. This is one that I've kind of wanted to do all season, so I'm glad that we're getting it off the list.
Yeah, 100%. So this is our glow-ups and blow-ups list from the first 2 months of the season.
And I kind of will preface this by saying it's not true prospects. Like, don't flip away just because you don't know like the youngest prospects out and who's killing it in the WHL or whatever. Doesn't matter. These are more like the age like 20 to 24-year-olds, 25-year-olds.
Yeah, for sure. I got one legit prospect on my list here. But besides that, these are mostly players playing NHL games right now.
Yes.
Right. The players that you can turn on Sportsnet tonight and watch.
Absolutely.
You know? Yeah. So with that said, let's get into it. Do you want to go first or should I go first?
You go first. You got an interesting one. You're the only one with the true prospect. So let's get that off the board.
Let's get it out of the board early. Yeah, my first prospect on here is Jake O'Brien, Seattle prospect who has been lighting it up since he got drafted this year. I actually can't remember where he got drafted. PJ, can you pull that up?
8th.
Oh, 8th overall. I wrote it down. Preparation king. 8th overall pick to Seattle this year, and has just come out the gate hot. 41 points in 22 games played for Brantford. I mean, good grief. And
God damn, what?
Yeah, backing it up on the other end of the ice too. His defensive metrics have been great down there. So I'm just looking. The reason I picked him in particular is because there's prospects that have these blow ups, but Seattle as a whole, right? We've talked a lot about how mid they were and how they have no real reinforcements coming. And now, I mean, they're sitting pretty in a playoff spot in the Pacific, and they have some reinforcements coming.
Yeah, could be time to start sweating if you're in the Pacific, I guess.
I mean, yeah. If you're a team based out of Vancouver, British Columbia, or a team based out of Calgary, Alberta, it's time to be very scared about how the rest of the Pacific is shaping up.
Yeah, it might not be so sweet anymore. Like those California road trips might start to suck again.
Yeah, and they did for a long time. They sucked real bad. And already I think we're already there with the Pacific, right? Like LA has not really gone anywhere as much as, we all thought maybe the fall off had arrived. It hasn't started yet. Anaheim is legit like offensive powerhouse right now.
They've become concerning.
Like very concerning. I mean, they can't stop a goal to save their lives, unfortunately, but that's not even on their goaltender, who's fantastic, Dostal. I mean, the defensive environment's just tough there. And then, I mean, you go down to San Jose, and I mean, they're not the best team in the world, but dealing with Macklin Celebrini for 60 minutes isn't an easy walk.
No, and I mean he's got supporting cast now, like
Yep.
William Eklund. We'll get to it later, but I mean,
we could go to
Christ.
Eklund right now if we wanted.
yeah, I mean, like while we're here, that's on my glow up list. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Eklund's just been unreal lately, and like at first, I really thought that he was a Celebrini merchant. Like, I mean,
Right.
it's kind of hard to not think that when you see two of these guys just making it work so well.
Yeah.
I also had the same concerns with like a Will Smith.
Yeah, 100%.
But then they broke them up, and he was still producing on second line minutes, and it was like, okay, this guy's for real.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, we're looking at Will Eklund, and he's got 15 points in 21 games with 6 goals, 9 assists. Like that's not bad. He may be a -11, but I mean, this team still isn't freaking great.
No, they're not.
They have some serious defensive concerns, and they haven't really bolstered their goaltending yet. Although I will say that, what's that guy? What's his name? He asked for the
Askarov?
trade. Askarov.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. He's been looking pretty good.
He's been looking much better for sure.
I'm kind of starting to like him putting the chips in and betting on himself.
Yeah, me too, 100%. And I mean, he joins a group that the vibes are high.
It's a great place to build confidence, is it not?
It's a great place to build confidence. I mean, it's a
Low risk, high reward.
low risk, high reward, beautiful, place to live. I mean, if you're living in San Jose right now as a prospect or as a young player, I mean, you got to just be having the time of your life out
It's
there.
gotta be so fun, like
Yeah,
for real. But Will Eklund's looked good all over the ice.
Yeah.
He's been scoring on his own. He's been
Mhm.
generating opportunities, and I mean, he's been creating for other people
Yeah.
more than he's been scoring, which is
Yeah.
also just beyond incredible.
Beyond incredible. Yeah, 100%.
Love to see that.
Yeah, I love to see that as well. I mean, fun team to watch. And so, yeah, if you're tuning into the San Jose Sharks, put some eyes out there. I know it's the Celebrini show, but yeah, keep some eyes on Eklund. That kid's good.
Oh, absolutely. I'm really excited. He's not on any of these lists, but I am really excited to see Misa fully crack that roster too.
Yeah, 100%.
He's been sniffing, but it's not quite there.
No, I mean,
But do you need to rush it?
exactly.
Do you need to?
Exactly. I don't really think you do.
No.
Okay, I'm going to head out east now and go over to a guy that I've been gassing on this show for a lot of years, since the day he was drafted, and that's Zach Benson. So, I mean, Zach Benson kind of under the radar a little bit, I think, because he's had trouble staying healthy. He's only played 11 games this year. Currently not in the lineup because he's hurt.
A little bit of a Josh Norris effect.
Yeah, a little bit, and that's just tough to see. I mean, I think it's far too early to start calling Josh Norris comparables or whatever. Young players get hurt in the NHL. But it looks like the breakout's finally here for him. Getting consistent time on Power Play 1 with Tage Thompson, Dylan Cousins. I mean, that's great to see. He's only 20 years old. Like, that's the thing. Like, these guys so young. He just turned 20 years old and looks to be on pace for 70-ish points as a 20-year-old. I mean, like, that's nothing to scoff at.
No, God, no.
Yeah.
It's Jack Hughes numbers.
Yeah, 100%.
That's legitimate Jack Hughes numbers. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah. And so, I mean, I think he went 9th overall to Buffalo. And, I mean, I love the player. I think that he's going to be a real problem in the NHL for a lot of years. And it's nice to see, even if, some injuries are breaking up the games here and there for now, it's nice to see a player really, really get going, especially in a city like Buffalo where it's hard to get going.
Totally. The place where careers go to die, one's flourishing. We
Yeah.
love to see a Cinderella story, don't we?
Ain't that the truth?
Keeping it rolling, I guess we'll keep it semi-east based
Okay.
and bounce to Akira Schmid.
Ah,
an
yes.
Ex-New Jersey
Yep.
Goalie.
Indeed.
Carried us in the playoffs. Helped us beat those damned Rangers in
Those
7.
damned Rangers. I mean, that run was
Art.
like the Akira Schmid hype was at another level.
It was. I traded to draft him like in the first round in Fantrax.
I recall from me.
Yes.
Yeah,
It was quite
that's right.
expensive, and I'm glad I did it now.
Yeah, I mean Schmid was he the goalie that was doing the Qui-Gon Jinn like meditations, the Star Wars meditations, or was that Vanacek? It was one of them.
Oh, no, I think that was Vanacek because
Yeah, it might have been.
Schmid, I believe, was our Hibachi King, was he not?
I thought that was Vitek.
Oh, yeah, no, that was VTech.
I think it was Schmid that had the
It was
Star
then,
Wars
yeah, it had to have been
meditations
because one of
going.
them was the Hibachi King and one of them
Right.
was our Star Wars Lord.
Yeah, yeah, there you go.
Off the record, Chris just dropped another treat for y'all.
Oh, no. No, let's keep that on the record. I want to see what our boy Chris has to say about
what's going on.
it's funny because some prospect things are going on in our group chats right now.
Yeah, so for context, he didn't make any of our lists here either, but there was the Emmett Finney sweepstakes. He officially cleared 25 games played, which makes him eligible as a free agent in our Fantrax league.
Rather than in the draft.
Rather than you having to draft him through the draft.
Yeah.
And I've successfully placed that claim and landed Emmett Finney on my roster after Chris was quite strongly opinionated on how he was going to win that. I don't even think he knew the sweepstakes had opened.
Probably not.
And that feels good.
I do really appreciate that you sent off the text about it, like right before we started this episode. So we don't actually know what's going on, but all I know is that Chris is gonna have some beef for you when we get off the air for sure.
I love it. I'm so here for it.
Okay, let's find Akira Schmid here. I mean, look, the money puck numbers aren't exactly flattering. Parked between Cam Talbot and Stuart Skinner is not usually a place you want to be. That's just on goals saved above expected, though. I mean, can we get a direct save percentage on him?
And I mean, hey, Devin Cooley on the money puck, number 1.
Devin Cooley, do you want to get there?
Yeah, I mean, hey, while we're here,
yeah.
while we're on the record, off the record, I did replace Devin Cooley on my glow up list with Akira Schmid, and I'm being backed up here by Money Puck with 9 games played, 16 goals against, 26.8 expected goals against. That's a goals saved above expected of 10.9.
Yeah,
goals saved above expected per 60 of 1.3 a game. That's
good for first in the NHL.
That's a hell of those are some beautiful numbers.
Those really are some beautiful numbers. Tristan Jarry also up there as well.
Yeah, let me get into my first glow up.
Yeah.
Now, this wasn't even planned, but Tristan Jarry, having himself a season. And a couple of days ago, it comes out that the Oilers and Penguins are in talks.
Noticing.
Yeah. It's very interesting. I was saying to PJ about Tristan Jarry. Like, I just don't have like any sort of a read on what Tristan Jarry has been over the last like 3 years. I haven't watched enough Penguins games. There's been no need to. And like when I do watch the Penguins, it's been like just to watch Sid and Gino.
Right. I mean, like, look, I would say that like from my eye test, because I watch a lot more East.
Yeah.
And the Devils do cross Pittsburgh more than I'd like.
Yeah.
I would say that like the money puck numbers here don't necessarily lie. I wouldn't put him like right beside Hellebuck, but I would definitely put him in the company of DeSmith and Thompson as far as consistency.
Casey.
The fact of the matter is really just that he plays on a middling team that's been kind of going through a rebuild, a tank, and a ton of injuries on the back end.
Yeah.
And like he's not fantastic. He's not the best thing in the world, but like I said, what was it, preseason episode when I was saying that the Penguins aren't going to tank. It's just impossible when you have a goalie like Jarry who's trying to recover his career.
Yeah.
Like he's not going to let that slip. This guy's better than not good.
Right.
But he's not the best thing ever, and he's kind of proven it.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. I mean, the thing I just find most interesting about it is like, I feel like in the hockey zeitgeist, like the hockey conversation as a whole from fans that watch more than just their team, right? Tristan Jarry is just like one of those guys that doesn't get talked about, right? Because the team's been so bad.
I think he's like also akin to like a Saros in that way.
Yeah, I even think Saros is more relevant to the conversation, mostly because like Nashville has been like so bad. You know what I mean? And
he just gets regularly shit on, but it's like it's really not his fault. Like how many one-timers do you expect a guy to save?
But like my point here is that we're going to find out real quick who Tristan Jarry is if he goes to the Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah, that's so true.
Like
that's real.
He will be the most talked about goalie over the next calendar year, whether he's good or bad, right? The Edmonton Oilers is one of the most relevant teams in hockey with their back-to-back finals, and Will McDavid get a cup and all that. And then like the goalie conversation is like the number one conversation at Edmonton, the Stuart Skinner thing. So I mean, if Jarry goes there and he's good, he's gonna be the savior.
Oh, absolutely.
And if he goes there and he's bad, it's going to get talked about too.
It's going to be pretty tough. I mean, hey, at least he'll get lost in the fluff of Edmonton goalies that didn't work.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a much more commonplace conversation. Also, while we're just like drifting through glow-ups and kind of adding things to the list recklessly, let's talk about Wallstad because holy Christ,
Jesper
kind of saving the Minnesota Wild season right now. I mean, didn't he have like 3 shutouts in his first 5 games or 6 games?
Something like that, yeah.
It's like absolutely insane some of the numbers he's been putting up. This guy's a brick wall.
Yep, 100%. Many, though, I don't know. I think their early season woes might be behind them. I don't know exactly where they're at standing-wise right now, but they've been playing some decent hockey lately.
Yeah, it's still the Kaprizov show. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, yeah,
I've been tuning in a little bit, but
7-0-2 for Jesper. Is that what that says up there? 193 and a 938. Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not too shabby.
Yeah, he's frickin' cooking.
Yeah.
So he's got 3 shutouts in 4 games. Good grief.
In November, he has a 9.67 with a 1.14.
Good
1.14 goals against.
Grief. Yeah.
6-0-0.
My God.
7 goals against in 6 games. Hello.
I mean, hello.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Wait.
Shout out to man. I gotta start keeping more eyes on Jesper Wallstead. I think that's great to see.
Right?
Good for him. All right, should we bounce around to another glow up here? Oh, I only got one more glow up on my list here. And that's Dalibor Dvorsky. I mean, another 20-year-old, 10th overall pick in 2023. And I feel like just one of those, like, I feel like he's also been a little bit under people's radars because there just hasn't been a lot of conversation about him, right? He just had progressed very well.
Yep.
You know, he got up for a couple games last year, no points, back down to wherever their AHL team is the Barracuda, can't remember. But anyways, comes to training camp this year and doesn't make the team out of training camp either. Again, not something you're super concerned about with a 20-year-old, but notable.
Yeah, totally.
Called him up a few games in. He is here to stay. This guy's not going anywhere. They've moved him up to the second line. He's playing with Braden Shen and Buchnevich.
Like that.
Yeah, playing power play minutes as well.
Like that.
The point totals haven't exactly, like, the floodgates haven't opened in terms of the point totals. But, I mean, this guy, he's a big body. He's creative with the puck. He's responsible on his own end. He's got a few goals already. And, yeah, I mean, I think, look, if you're watching the St. Louis Blues, like, get used to seeing this guy's name. It's not going anywhere.
No, totally. This guy's made of the stuff we were sure of years ago. He's proven it. And honestly, I wouldn't even let the point total like really concern me. Like the fact that it's lagging. I mean, this St. Louis team has been off to a brutal start.
Yeah.
Like we're talking about Braden Shen having like 8 points in 20 games as like one of their marquee power play guys.
Yeah.
Like, oh boy, that ain't great.
Certainly.
If we're talking about Kyrou, who's having one of the worst years of his life. We're talking about Neighbors having one of the worst years of his life.
Yeah, didn't Kyrou get benched? The healthy scratch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we're talking about like some real sad and bad, everyone's in the dumps stuff over there.
Yeah. And
So-
Binnington's been horrific.
Again, I mean, nothing's gone right for anyone in that room besides Dvorsky. So or Dvorsky, sorry.
Dvorsky, yeah, 100%. No, it's really quite good to see. Wait, are you looking at goals expected? Like those are the worst?
Yeah, Hofer second worst
Hofer.
per 60, and Binnington 11th worst.
Yeah, like that's really, really rough. I also think notable to see the solution to the Detroit Red Wings problems, they said. John Gibson right there as well.
Yeah,
Womp womp.
that's tough.
Dustin
Maybe
Wolf up
maybe
there as
Gibson
well.
is dust. Maybe those injuries really did cook him.
Yeah, I mean maybe. Tough to see. I mean, yeah, but
I mean, like, look, I'm also not like super concerned about Binnington because like I'm pretty sure like maybe 3 episodes or less ago, he was like third on that list. So the fact he's already gone from third to 11th, he's had some decent games.
Yep.
They kind of choked in overtime. He hasn't been getting any favors either. Like
no, not at all.
But his play has been getting much better.
Yeah,
I mean, I have him in my fantasy. I rely on him to put up points, and he's been doing that lately. So
yeah.
I'm less concerned.
I mean, for me, it's like eventually when you look at these like career above average starters, right, who have done it over and over and over again, like, yeah, 10, 15 game sample sizes aren't going to sway me on them, right? And like with Binnington, it's like, yeah, he's going to be fine. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. No, totally.
Maybe the defensive environment won't be fine and his numbers won't look great at the end of the year because the team is horrific. But Jordan Binnington as a goaltender, I'm not putting a lot of blame on him.
Yeah, and I mean, like, look, when both of your goalies are like 6th and 7th in like the worst goalie standings for the league,
whose fault is that?
You really have to, especially when they're marquee goalies like Binnington, who was a star in the Four Nations, and Hofer has been nothing but emerging for years. Like,
he's been a great backup.
Yeah, like you can't just go like immediately and say, oh, these guys are broken, they don't work, like they're done.
Yeah,
that's 100%. Definitely some internal chemistry with the whole team at this point.
Yeah, no doubt. What you got for your last glow up there?
For my last glow up, I got Morgan Geekie, and I know he's not like. He's probably the oldest of the people we're going to talk about in this list.
Right.
But I was a big Morgan Geekie skeptic for a while.
Yeah.
I really didn't buy it. I was always on team Connor's better. He's going to be the better Geekie.
Yep.
You know, he's kind of popping off, dog.
Yeah.
18 goals in 26 games. He had 33 and 77 last year.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, though. He's been great. What's that goal pace? Like, what is that? 18 and 26 or 23? Yeah, 18 and 26. I mean,
it's a clip.
Yeah, he's on pace for like 60 goals.
Yeah,
he's on pace for like even more than that. But like,
and I mean,
this guy could have 40 goals this year, no problem.
100%. And I mean, this Boston team isn't crazy special.
No.
It's not like we're talking about, like, you know, when Nikita Kucherov was putting up 120 points with, like, a stacked Bolts team with Stamkos on his power play.
Yeah.
Like, no, this is a legitimate goal scorer. I take back all the bad things I said about Morgan Geekie. I was wrong.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, the slander was pretty real for a while.
As the hairline recedes, the skills come forward. I was wrong.
If only Austin Matthews could subscribe to that.
And I mean, like, look, he is in his 7th season, so like, he is by far the oldest dude on this list. At 27 years old.
This is the only one that's like definitively not a prospect, but
certainly a glow up. I mean,
certainly a glow up. Yeah,
we're talking
100%.
about a guy who had 7 goals, 9 goals, 17 goals. Like, he cleared his last 3 seasons of work in last season alone.
Yeah, in 26 games. Or yeah.
In last season. I mean, he did almost the same thing now. It's already outdone his 76 games of work in 23-24.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I mean, great to see. Honestly, great to see.
Yeah,
Shout out the Geekies, both of them, honestly.
He had like 140 games in his 21 to 23 seasons and only managed to put up 16 goals. Right. So he's already cleared that in 26 games too. Like,
yeah,
you can't deny the glow up anymore. This guy's been phenomenal.
Yep, 100%. 100%. So after all those happy times,
I think we got one more for Big J over there too, don't we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a little quick Simo Nemec shout.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wasn't like monitoring the situation very closely, but it didn't sound very confident after last year.
Yeah.
No. Especially with Seamus Casey coming up in the system. That guy is a stud.
Yeah.
And I don't know how he's actually playing defensively.
Not bad. Not bad, honestly.
But right now, he's actually kind of outproducing Luke Hughes.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm not saying anything there. I'm just saying, like, that's the level that he's been at. He's been pretty good this year.
Devil's overtime hero.
Yeah, that's right.
I think he has like 3 game-winning goals in the last month and a half. Maybe month.
Yeah, I mean, that's a player that they were waiting on a breakout from.
Oh, big time. That was a player I was getting heavily concerned on. I mean, that's a dude you need to hit.
Yeah, 100%.
So, big sigh of relief there. And I mean, like, how can you not be happy when you have a Luke Hughes, a Simone Nemec, and a Seamus Casey coming up in the system, or already playing?
Yeah, I mean, Nemec's gonna look good as a Canuck.
But I mean, hey,
Quinn Hughes trade,
I will happily do like a Dawson Mercer, Simone Nemec, and like a first, 2 firsts for Hughes. That's fine.
I'd probably
just get him to sign the extension first.
See, you know what? We're not here to talk about Quinn Hughes today. But
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Because I'm with that. I'd take that trade as well.
Sounds fair, right? I don't think I'd be mad as a Devils fan. It feels like pretty equitable.
Quinn Hughes did say he doesn't want to take away power play time from his brother. I don't know if he's dying to go there.
I don't think he'd take away power play time from his brother, though.
I do think, though, that he stands in the way of his brother ever becoming a number 1 defenseman if he goes there.
You know, that's true. That is very true.
Just something to think about.
That is something to think about. However, how often do you get to play with your 2 brothers?
Facts. Yeah.
Like, an opportunity like this may never open up in the NHL.
I mean, he's going to do
again.
it in 2 months in Milan.
I mean, maybe they'll have so much fun together there.
That's
we
right.
should run this back.
Yeah,
you mean
like,
this could be the next 7 years?
Yeah. Yep. Okay, fair enough. Let's get to some players that aren't doing so well.
Hell yeah.
Get into some blow-ups here.
I thrive off negativity.
I actually don't. I kind of felt bad even writing some of these names.
Oh no.
Cuz I was just like, I don't know, like my first one here, Jack Quinn. Okay? Like, I'm sorry, man. You're a Sabre. I don't know what to tell you. Zach Benson's here, and he's doing well. We were just talking about him. I mean, Jack Quinn, it felt like every single year people were like, this is the time. 8th overall pick, same pick position as Zach Benson, I believe. And just every year, he just kept getting injured over and over again. And now, looks like he's not injured. And it looks like it's going to be another 35, 45-point season. And, I mean, at 24 years old now, like, it's not over, don't get me wrong.
But it's starting to look like that's what you are.
Yeah, the clock's ticking on it, for sure.
Morgan Geekies don't happen every day.
No, that's the thing.
That's a very rare flash in the pan.
I mean, that's why we brought it up here.
Absolutely. I think it's a great reflection and pivot point, honestly.
Yeah.
I'll follow in the same suit, and I'll go Lafreniere from New York.
Yeah.
That's looking tough, dog.
I mean, that one's even tougher, right? That's a first overall pick. That's something you really need to be hitting for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, that's pretty brutal. He's put up 14 points in 26 games. Like, it's not terrible, but I mean, he's just not a freaking star. He's not doing the Jack Hughes thing. He's not putting up a point per game. He's not threatening 100 anytime soon.
No. And again, first overall pick, turning 24. Yeah, just turned 24. I mean, again, like, clock's ticking.
It's ticking, and it's ticking fast. I mean,
I really think it's the Rangers' fault.
I do too. I think they totally mismanaged this, and I feel the same way about Seattle with the Shane Wright situation. In fact, we could pivot into Shane Wright if you wanted, because he was the one who didn't make my list, but very well could.
He almost made my list as well. I mean, actually, though, Shane Wright, when I started looking into some stuff on Shane Wright, I actually thought, I don't think he can really be on this list.
Why is that? Like, well, what's your reasoning for that?
Just because, like, I think that last year he had 45 points, right? 44 points.
Not bad.
This year he's on pace for the same, but that doesn't scare me at 21.
No, I actually didn't realize he was 21. For some reason in my head, I thought he was 23.
It seems like he's older, right?
Was he drafted like obscenely young or something? He was, right? Like, was he almost an underager? Like, was he drafted at 17? I feel. Yes.
No.
No.
He's an early birthday though, so yeah, he was young.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just think, as much as like Shane Wright hasn't been, like a superstar, a 4th overall pick playing games in the NHL and putting up 45 points at 21 years old is like not a development path that I'm actually super concerned about either.
No, actually, in retrospect, that gives me more like Dawson Mercer vibes, where it's just he'll be totally fine. But like again, I also don't want Shane Wright to turn into a Dawson Mercer. I really hope his ceiling's higher than that.
Yeah, the thing that stood out to me there with Lafreniere, we were just looking at his stat card there, and it's like, that guy never played a single game in the AHL.
No.
That's wild.
Yeah, they just threw him right in and said he'll figure it out.
From the QMJHL to the show and never left.
You know, the Q's really not like...
It ain't like that.
It ain't built like that.
Yeah, it ain't like that.
Like, I see, like, players put up, like, 120 points in the Q, and I go, okay, cool, take away 40.
Yeah.
That's an 80-point WHL season for sure.
100%. 100%. No, I'm in full agreement on Laugh. That's a tough one to see. My next one is the only other legit actual prospect on this list.
Okay.
Anton Saleyev. And I already had some concerns around him because of the New Jersey thing. Who y'all have been scaring me with your defenseman developing.
Hey, man, if you're not going to do it yourself, then we can't friggin' help you. Go to college and figure it out, dog.
Yeah. However, Nemec getting the blow-up does help quite a bit. But, I mean, the thing with Saleyev is, I mean, he was 10th overall pick, I believe, to the Devils. And, like, had the makings of, like, Hedman, but bigger. Just a bit more raw, right? Like, he was maybe the most elite skater in the draft. He's 6'7".
I'm not doing it.
All right.
I refuse.
No,
I actually refuse.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You just set off like everyone's kids in the car though. Like they're gonna have the worst ride home.
Yeah, he's 6'7". And yeah, elite skater. But it seems like every time he kind of like tries to add something to his game, he takes something else away. And he's been rough to see in his own end. Like that reach is so long that he breaks up a lot of plays with it. But I'm not sure the IQ's there. And, you know, the offense, which was hoped to be a part of it, right? Because he's such an elite skater. I mean, he has 1 point in his 31 KHL games this year.
Woof.
That's not ideal.
Woof.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, look, sometimes that stuff doesn't bother me too much.
Sure. Especially with defensemen.
Because I can appreciate when you have that realization as a scoring defenseman in your age 20 AHL season where you go, oh, I'm not getting the call up by putting up 65 points.
Yes.
They need me to be good defensively, too.
Right.
Next season, I know how to score. I'm just going to lock down defense. That's my focus.
Sure.
And I can respect that. And it's worked for a lot of guys in their paths where you see them have a dip in their AHL and then they start producing at the same clip but playing way better defensively. And bang, they're in the show.
Yep.
But 1 point is such a tough blow. That's freaking gnarly. That's tough.
Like, it really is. You know, because one of the things with him is that he's having a hard time turning those good defensive plays and breakups with his big frame and long reach into clean breakouts. And that's where you see that come to life, right? Is in those point totals. Because if you're making good clean breakout passes, you're going to be getting secondary assists here and there.
No, absolutely.
And he's just not getting those at all. So I'm a little bit worried about him for sure.
That's really, really tough. I don't love that.
No, I bet. Should we stay in New Jersey?
Yeah, I mean, we may as well stay in New Jersey. I mean, it's at least New Jersey related, and we're going to go back to the Akira Schmid trade for the other piece.
That's right.
And that's Holtz.
Yep.
Still looking tough.
Yeah, definitely. Can we get some Alexander Holtz stats on this screen? Because, I mean, like, last year he didn't stay in the show to begin with.
No.
But I know they were looking for him to be a full-timer. I mean, this guy's been talked about for so long, it feels like, as, like, a future piece.
Yeah, a future it guy.
7 games so far this year, not a point to be had.
Yeah, I mean, like, I remember when people were saying, like, he was going to be, like a Kapanen or, like, a or like a Dadanov type player. Just
right.
delicate scoring perimeter player, and he's barely even that.
Yeah, I mean, only 23 years old here, but under a point per game in the AHL last year. 12 points in 50 games in Vegas.
28 and 82 in New Jersey the year before that.
And that was
his
career
rookie
high.
season.
Yeah.
And that's his career high in his rookie year. And now he's put up 0 and 7 with the Knights again.
Yeah, it might be Jover.
It's looking pretty tough. I mean, I'm starting to smell a KHL contract pretty quick here.
Yeah, that's really rough to see.
Or you're playing league min on a 2-way with $400K guaranteed. No. You would call that the was it Brendan Smith special?
Yeah.
It might have to do with COVID.
Yeah.
But I think all of these players are all drafted in 2022. Jack Quinn, Holtz, Lafreniere.
All 2020.
Yeah, 2020.
Yeah.
So their developmental years would have been completely affected right in that 2-year gap.
It's actually really interesting that all of these players are from that. There might be some correlation there. There really might.
I mean, I'm sure that if we really dug through that draft class, though, and we probably should, actually. We might have to do that later this year, seeing as we did 2018.
That'd be a fun one to
redo.
do, 2020.
Yeah, I'd like to and really kind of weigh out the effects of how COVID rattled these developmental pipelines.
Yeah.
I mean, I know for a fact that if you were in the North American systems, that was a tough bout.
I mean, it's crazy to think we were just talking about, or we've been talking about Matthew Schaefer. I just saw a stat that was he was 11 or 12 when COVID hit. That's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
PJ, you got a couple of blow-ups on there. Let's see them.
Yeah, I got Owen Power.
He,
I don't have any fancy stats for y'all.
Yeah.
But he just has not ever seemingly taken a step.
No. He's been the prototype of oh, he's going to be a 1D soon. And it just has never happened.
Lafreniere and then Owen Power, back-to-back first overall picks.
Yeah.
In 2020 and 21 is crazy.
I mean, we were talking about this, right? The resurgence of talent is kind of just a resurgence of high-end, top of the draft picks lately. Because, Owen Power first overall. Good grief.
Yeah. I mean, that's tough.
Right now, he's on the third pairing for Buffalo. I've just seen some Sabres fans are getting fed up, too.
Yeah.
So, ain't looking too hot.
No, it certainly ain't. That's really, really tough to hear. Again, hard to fault the guy. We've talked about a whole lot of Buffalo Sabres today. Hard to fault anyone that's a part of that organization.
He played 5 games in the 2022 Olympics. Huh?
Wow.
Huh?
I actually didn't.
That can't be right.
That. I mean, I must be right.
What?
I mean, the NHL players didn't go.
I guess, yeah. But I mean, no, he was in the NHL, 21-22.
He only played 8 games though. Maybe
oh yeah, you
after.
know what? Yeah, I bet you he was.
I bet you played those games after he went to the Olympics. Interesting, and then I see a Canuck down at the bottom there.
Yeah, Atu Ratu.
Yeah,
this guy stinks. Look, I know the Horvat trade. The big piece was the first round pick.
Yeah,
and it turned into Hronik. So
yep.
You don't gotta explain that to me.
I won't.
But I feel like this hurts.
It certainly does. I mean, there was a time when Atu Ratu was the projected first overall pick of that draft.
Whoa.
And I mean, his draft season didn't go so well. So I mean, he went down. What did he go? 19?
52nd.
52nd.
That's a drop.
Yeah, that's a big drop.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
How old is he now? Is he 23?
Yep.
2021 draft pick. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I have nothing else to say about that. He's been fine in some regard. The fact that they've been playing him basically as a second line center is ridiculous and just goes to show where that team is at. But last year he plays 30 games, 11 points. This year he's got 6 points through 22. he wins draws. That's great, but like I feel like Atu Ratu is like your best case scenario is like this guy's like a consistent fourth line center that can play third line center.
Yeah.
And that's just like not what you were hoping for at all.
I was going to say he's just like Suter, but younger.
Yeah. And that's fine. I mean, for a mid-second round pick, like that is fine. But yeah, even though the first was the centerpiece of that trade, like Ratu had some hype.
I mean, like he put up a 40 clip. Like he almost put up a point per game in that Abbotsford Canucks winning season.
Yeah, and they went on the run.
Season.
They won the championship. I mean, yeah.
I think a guy named Sammy Blaze on that team. Was he not?
Sammy Blay.
Yeah.
He was on that team, was he not? Mm-hmm.
And I'm just throwing this out there.
Yeah.
Just throwing this out there. Sammy Blay picked up off waivers by Toronto.
That's right.
Seemingly start winning again. They lose him on waivers. Picked up by the Habs.
Down they go.
And the Habs seemingly start winning again.
Habs are back in a playoff spot.
After the Habs went down the drain. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just noticing. Sammy Blay might be the piece. He might be the key. Look, I know we don't have cheerleaders in the NHL. But I think that having a player mascot is just so clutch.
Uh-huh.
And that's that guy.
That's that guy.
That's that guy.
Yeah, 100%.
Who doesn't love some Sammy Blaze highlights first thing in the morning?
Yep. Yeah, fair enough. Atu Ratu is not even like close to this list. That's tough. He's not even there.
I feel like that's fake.
That must be. I did see there though. Oh, he's not even on there. He's not even on that list. I almost put on my bus list Oliver Wahlstrom.
That kind of like goes what I was saying though.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It was a little bit too easy, and then we almost talked about Bedard as well. But again, too easy, right? We all know he's amazing.
Yeah, and I mean, like the graphic that I brought up a few episodes ago, I still haven't been able to dig it up. It never crossed my zeitgeist of timelines again. But
sure.
Like he's been working at the same clip that Kane's been working at for his first 3 seasons.
And we're talking about Patrick, not Evander.
Yeah, like this is gonna be a Hawks legend.
Yeah.
Y'all need to check your tone.
Yeah, 100%.
And another player who didn't quite make the blow up list, but probably should. He's right. Like this is the year that decides it. Byram.
Yeah, Bone Byram.
I mean, like, look, he's getting choice time in Buffalo.
Yeah.
And it's still not really turning into anything special.
No.
Not like you'd expect from the position he was drafted in.
Yep.
Sure, he's put up 25, 30 points, but I think that's just what he's going to be.
Yeah.
And that's just so not ideal.
He's just, no, it's not. Like, I mean, he's still just been riding that reputation from that Colorado Cup run. But, yeah, I just don't know that he's that guy.
I think that we might be seeing some of that Colorado inflation.
I mean, what do they say? It's elevated there.
Yeah, I mean, everything's elevated in Colorado.
Yeah, that's right.
Speaking of Colorado, this guy almost made my list too on my blow-ups. But I mean, like, it's not even really a blow-up. I just think it's an interesting talking point. Mason McTavish. Traded him this week in Fantrax.
Yes, he did.
Landed Martin Necas, who went out in the Jack Hughes trade.
Yep.
So nice to have him back. Missed you, buddy. But, look, the Ducks are getting so goddamn good.
Yep.
So many of their prospects are looking unbelievable now.
Oh, yeah.
And it's getting tough. Like, I'm really starting to see McTavish moving down that lineup and really not giving much of a reason to move back up.
Yeah, I agree. Look, and McTavish has been good. He's only 22 years old. He had 50 points last year. There's no question about it. But, I mean, he has definitively lost the 1C. Not just the role, but, like, the fight for it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Oh,
because
totally.
That was a fight. It was a fight for who's going to be the 1C of this team.
The contract at the beginning of this year proved it. When he signed that 7 by 7 by 7, 7 by 8?
Something like that, yeah.
It's like, that's 2 C numbers.
That's
like,
2 C numbers. And in fact, that's 2 C numbers, but that's numbers that, like, in 3 years, you're not mad about that being 3 C numbers.
No.
You know what I mean?
And I feel like with all of the centers they have in their system, I mean, we were just talking about Roger McQueen and how well he's looked good. Like,
yup.
I mean, this is a guy who could quickly be falling down the lineup. I think that, like, I mean, look, he has 17 points in 24 games. It's not like he's going to have an emerging season here, and he's going to be moving at a higher clip. I just don't think that he's that 80, 90 point guy that we ever really thought he was going to be. I think he's going to be more like that support cast 60, 70 point guy.
I completely agree. But what I will say is that if Roger McQueen happens to hit, Leo Carlson, Roger McQueen, Mason McTavish down the middle is
elite.
Like truly horrifying for an opponent.
Absolutely. And I think that like Mason McTavish doesn't get enough love for his all-around game.
I agree, yeah.
Like the first thing I always think of is the goal line save for Team Canada.
I almost said it. I almost just said that.
Like art.
I'll never forget that.
And I was like, okay, that's a flash in the pan. Like we're never going to see that kind of defensive awareness or brilliance again. That's a once in a lifetime thing.
Sure.
But he routinely just is in the right spot when things break down. Yeah. He's able to identify and shift on the fly so brilliantly.
Yeah.
I mean, he really does remind me of like a Horvat type. Like I think he is the Horvat prototype.
Yeah, I think that's a very good comp. Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, he didn't make my blow up list because he's fine. He's doing fine. He's just not gonna be at like he's not gonna make that point per game.
Yeah,
plus
100%. I think that's about it for today.
Yeah, that's
all I got. This was a lot of fun. We went through a whole lot of topics, not just the players themselves, but we weaved through a lot of stuff here. I had a blast.
Yeah, me too, honestly. And we got a lot of players talked about that like weren't even on our list. We kind of dipped and dodged through a whole lot in there.
Yeah, 100%.
Can we also talk about how Mason McTavish had 17 points in the U20 championship in 2022? That's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He was a monster.
Oh my God.
In those juniors, he was a monster.
Good grief.
Yeah, and then had the save on the goal line.
Good grief! Like he might be the next generation's Jordan Eberle. Like think about that. Think about how special Jordan Eberle is to us.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the next generation. That's Gen Alpha's Jordan Eberle right now.
Yeah,
which also not a terrible prototype.
I've like heard either. Yeah,
I mean think about it. Eberle plays in Edmonton for his first 5-6 seasons. Puts up 40, 50, 60 clips.
Yep.
Gets bounced. Starts putting up 40 clips. Bounces back to 55.
I don't hate it.
It's pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. I like it. Anyways,
yeah. I like the comp. I do like the comp. As always, this was a pleasure. Jay, do you have anything else? Forgot to ask you.
No.
Beautiful.
Last day at Buc-ee's for Jay.
Yeah, last day on the job.
Indeed.
It's been a run.
Lifting the jersey up.
Hanging in the rafters.
Having a ceremony? Who are you gonna thank?
Should we put like a video montage like they do at the games on the big screen?
Just pause the karaoke.
Yeah, pause the karaoke. Everyone stands up, applauds. You gotta walk out and just give like a wave, you know?
Put your hand over your heart too. Like do like the hand over the chest thing. Really like, soak it in.
Soak it in. Everyone be like, who the hell is this guy?
Blow a kiss to the non-existent camera.
No, it's been a run, and I'm very thankful that we get to do this, so we'll get to see you pretty often. Hell yeah. As always, this was a pleasure. We'll see y'all next week. Keep your dang head up.
Keep your head up.
Boom.
Boom.
Stick time. Stick.